Some would call it swag, some call it cockiness, some would call it being a diva. But when you're good, it's not bragging. And elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the USF Bulls, Tampa, Florida, and Raymond James Stadium. As we'll see the number 16 team in the country, the North Carolina Tar Heels, taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the South Florida Bulls. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. The Tar Heels will kick it away to start. And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. The Bulls offense takes the field to start this game off. Last time we saw these guys, it was a rather forgettable experience for this quarterback. He turned the football over, he got sacked. Just not a good day at all, Jesse.
Well, the defense was able to rattle him. They hit him often, they hit him early, they got sacks on him, and then he started feeling it. His eyes came down. He started floating the ball over the middle of the field and putting it into trouble and got picked off. So it's important in this one, David. Up front, they do a better job of helping him stay on his feet to get into a rhythm.
The best quarterbacks in the history of the game, when you continue to hit them, they become very human, and they start to rush their thought process. So he got hit early, and he got hit often last week, and that's why they lost. Position one, objective number one today, protect him, keep him upright, let him get some confidence.
First one of the day is on its way, and he's been sort of scarce around here, only called on one time in that loss last week. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. The Tar Heels offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. And what a performance this guy turned in last week. Spectacular in every aspect of the game, Jesse.
Well, I know one thing for sure. The quarterback is going to be looking his way early in this one. When you have a game like he did last time, your quarterback, you all of a sudden move up in priority in the pecking order for the guy throwing the football. So it's not going to surprise me early here if the quarterback looks his way, regardless of what the coverage is, based on what he showed last time.
Yeah, and they were on the same page. It was fun to watch. I mean, you could tell he knew exactly where his guy was, putting up the multiple touchdowns. Like, it was a thing of beauty. Now, defensively, I also know that, and I know he's looking that way. So look forward to seeing the chess match with the defense and maybe ways they can take him away.
And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game, now on second down. Off the bootleg and rolling out. Got his man downfield. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. He'll keep it himself. Breaks into the open. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And that's a nice job by this QB. Great job. You show patience, right? Like, if they don't come take me, I'm going to keep running. That's how I go pick up another first down, move the sticks, and this offense can keep churning.
Rides the back on the option. The give. Touchdown, North Carolina! Great job by the back on the option. Precision blocking up front. Created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the PAT makes it 7-0. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. He'll start the return inside his 5. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. He'll pull it on the read. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Solid run on the last play. Sets this offense up on first down. Quarterback on the keeper. He just could not get loose, and they'll knock him down 4 yards behind the line.
Second down.
Back to throw, it's Cook. Missed his receiver there, it's incomplete. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. And they fail to hook up on 3rd down. The Bulls will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Hauls it in, looking for space. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Lofts one high and deep. And the DB making a huge play, knocking it away downfield. Oh, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go. Off the play fake. This time it's complete. He's brought down at the 29 after a 10-yard gain. It'll be a 1st and 10 from the 29. Use the play fake, now to throw. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Wide open spaces. Inside the 10. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game.
That is an unbelievable play by the offense. Not only do you convert 3rd down, not only do you convert 3rd and long, but you get an explosive play that now sets you up on the opponent's goal line, 1st and goal. Wow.
And the Tar Heels have their offense in high gear. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Tar Heels.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down into this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Dynamite matchup this week in the ACC, fellas. Miami is currently trailing, but if this young star leads a comeback today, he could join Vinny Testaverde and Gino Torretta in the pantheon of greats to play at the U. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Georgia Tech.
Dumps it off in the flats.
Any big changes in this ACC clash, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business. Gentlemen.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. And the Bulls now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. To the air, it's Cook. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Grabs it at the 25 in stride. And he slipped through the crowd and he'll house it. Touchdown, USF.
You know, sometimes as a play caller, you just don't have to overthink things. I've got a guy who's faster than your guys, and he's just going to run straight down the field. I'm going to throw it way down the field. He's going to make the catch, and we're going to score a touchdown, and that's pretty much what just happened there.
Lining up for the PAT. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off.
14,
and he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. The early scripts have worked trying to add to this 14-7 lead. Completes it in the middle.
Well, the short passing game is a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable, but it also allows you to see how the defense is going to react and play. So this can certainly open things up later.
And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? The Tar Heels are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, they'll go to the power running game. On the nasty move, and now he's got room. Offense on the move. A big play there. Gets it to the 30. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. And the Tar Heels will have it 1st and 10. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Jukes his way for more. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. Just inside the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 19. They're looking to pass from the red zone. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Throws to the tight end. Connection to the right. And it's complete at the 6. Defense right there, but now they're backed up with a goal-to-go situation. They'll go to the air. Oh, they're after him.
Hold it.
They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Wants to go up top. Fires to the tight end.
Nice job by the defense forcing the 3rd and goal. You can't allow any run after catch in these situations. Play aggressive, play tight, and play physical.
We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these 2 quarterbacks as we look at the stats. They flipped into the field, and we're ready to play. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield.
I think moving forward on 3rd down, this offense is going to have to be a little bit more aggressive and try to throw it vertically. Start throwing the ball around the line of scrimmage against these guys. They've got way too much speed, and you saw it right there.
And it slips just inside that right upright. And now the lead is even bigger.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. Looking to throw, it's Cook. That deficit has now grown to double digits, down 17-7 as they start this drive. On 2nd and 10, a 4 wide out set, trips right. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
And you don't want to see this trend continue. Last week he was sacked 4 times. The offensive line, this offense as a whole, needs to get in better situations, get rid of the football faster, and not keep getting their quarterback hit.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Incomplete, and he threw that one up for grabs and into traffic. Fortunate to get it back. The Bulls will send out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Here's the return. He's got great speed. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. And some room to work. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. He put it out there for him, and the senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete. The Tar Heels will punt this one away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this one. Ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. Scanning the field, it's Cook. And the pass is incomplete, but the flag flies, and there was a lot of early contact there.
Pass interference. Defense.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referees caught it.
Looking downfield on first down. Makes the grab. Nowhere to go, and not much to show for that one. 4 wide out set, 2 by 2 on 2nd and 5. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Jackson. He goes out of bounds right at midfield. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Wants to throw on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Give to the back. Nice move there. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. And the Bulls are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. He'll do it himself. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. On 4th down, going to the air. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Got his man to the left. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. And the Tar Heels racing to the line in the hurry-up.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Defense there to stop him after a gain of 3, but he is inside the 30 to the 29. Pulls and fires complete to the right. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. The Tar Heels are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. He's inside the 15.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
He's got it on the right. Good throwing catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Looking to fire. Lets it fly. Knocked away, incomplete in the end zone. Boy, they love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. He wants to throw it. Setting up the screen. And he couldn't quite get to the marker, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. And it's no good. He missed it. Guys, a double-digit lead is good, but more would have been better.
And these are the ones that make me want to remove kickers from a game. I mean, this is a chip shot field goal. It should be an automatic 3. He misses. Wasted drive, wasted opportunity.
Looking to pass. It's Cook. Caught in the backfield. It's Francis. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. Last completion got them a first down. Let's see what they do now. Looking to throw on first down. He's going for the big play. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection. 4 wide out set, 3 of them to the left on 2nd and 10. They'll throw again after the incompletion. That's caught. It's Jackson. And they get him down at the 43, but this is the kind of explosive play you want to build on. Timeout call by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. The Bulls come to the line with a new set of downs. He wants to throw it again. Going for it all. And he's going to take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulls. Ready to try the point after. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the ACC. Miami is in front. They've led for most of the way. However, Sebastian isn't exactly putting this one in the win column just yet. They're up by 4 over Georgia Tech. Never know what's going to happen in the ACC, and we'll circle back if anything develops. Fellas?
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. He'll get it across the 30-yard line. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 32 as this offense is trying to do some work. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Finds his big tight end. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Tight end now in motion. He'll keep it himself. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Tar Heels really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. They'll try to run for it. Just what they'd hoped for on 3rd down as they've got a first at the 32. The Tar Heels pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Right back to the well. Oh, he got loose. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense 1st and goal from the 7. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. The option look. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They keep pushing forward now, back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. He'll pull it on the read. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. They'll run it on 3rd and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, UNC!
And how big is that for this offense? Put a nice drive together, get the touchdown, add to this lead already. Everything right now, Palmer, going their way.
Yeah, that was as good a two-minute type situation as you could have offensively. And, David, they've got so many weapons on this offense. They practice these situations all the time, and they put it to work here at the end of the first half.
And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10.
Makes the score. North Carolina, 24. South Florida, 14.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. To the air, it's Cook. Snagged out of the air. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs.
At the 31-yard line. And that's a first down.
Looking to throw on first down. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Off play action. Here's the pressure. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
You're not going to win a lot of games if you can't protect your quarterback. In their last game, they got sacked 4 times, lost the game. And so far in this one, they're having difficulty again. These guys up front have got to do a better job communicating and giving their QB time.
Just enough time to get off one more snap. From the gun, the running back has it. They make the tackle at the 36. Let's see if they bring out the punt team. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, you've had yourselves a superb broadcast so far today in Tampa. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside Raymond James Stadium.
And the Bulls will kick it off to start the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. They opened this third quarter on top, and they built the lead on the strength of that running game.
And they made a huge statement, too, just proving to the other team that they're more physical, they're winning in the trenches. So here in the second half, David, just keep demoralizing this defense by pounding the football.
Yeah, and I'm not going to let that happen. I riled up my guys at halftime. We're going to put more people in the box, and we got to come out and meet the physical challenge of this offense.
It's complete. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. And the Tar Heels getting set on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Makes the grab on the left.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right.
He snuffed out behind the line again, went right back to the well and got the same bad result. From the gun on 3rd down. Unloads to the wideout. Catch in the middle, it's Kendricks. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. Off the bootleg, wants to toss it. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. The play action fake. Got it in the middle, it's Montgomery. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on 1st down. They'll try the run. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. His drive facing a little adversity on 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. Under fire. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
Haven't seen a lot of that in this game so far. This offense has been clicking on all cylinders, lighting up the scoreboard. High level of execution. They were looking good on this drive until that play right there. And finally, the defense is able to make something positive happen from themselves on a critical third down.
And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. And they'll send out the field goal unit. And he uses the old bank shot to knock it off the left upright and get it through somehow. And that lead grows even bigger.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. Gets the back moving. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. To throw, it's Cook. Grabbed in the middle, it's Randall. And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And he was just showing off all of the slick moves before the defense finally got him on the ground.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
Hard running there. Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5. The Bulls want to crank the tempo. Quarterback will keep it. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Bulls decide to punt it away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. And that is just about a perfect punt as he pins them deep inside the 10-yard line. Off the RPO, complete. Really good job making a play, getting it out to the 24 and moving those chains. 1st and 10 from their own 24-yard line. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Makes the grab. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Just a short pass to the tight end. Nice pickup there. Gets him the 1st down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. The Tar Heels come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. From the gun. Give on the inside. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. Got his man. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be 1st down. Quarterback on the keeper.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense. Understand, listen, that QB is a threat, and they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker to the ground.
Trying play action. Here comes the rush, and they've got it wrapped up at the 28.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. On target. Good pickup on that one. They will stop him short of the line to gain, and now we'll see what they do on 4th down from the 17. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Don't even think about sending the special teams out on 4th down and 3. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. The decision to go for it does not pan out. Off the play fake on 1st down. Firing to the right, complete. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to throw, it's Cook. Rushes on him. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7.
And that is a great job by the defense, containing and constricting the pocket. There was nowhere for the QB to go, and he did not have a lot of time. He went down quick.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. He tries to take the top off. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. The Bulls will try to pin them back with the punt. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Fair catch is brought in at the 43, and they are set up nicely. First snap of this drive comes from their own 44. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. Makes the grab almost to the 1st down marker, but a good pickup on that one. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. And the Tar Heels come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive. He hurls one deep down the left side. It's him in stride inside the 10. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. The snap sets up the throw. Here comes the heat. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
It's just a tremendous effort on defense, understanding the situation, right? Offense has the ball in a goal-to-go situation. Someone's got to win and go get the quarterback, and the defense came up big.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Back to pass. Wide out trying to get it in. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. Trying to get it done with the run here on 3rd and goal. He's a tough, crafty back, but he couldn't find his way to the marker, and it'll be 4th down. He's looking to pass. Big guy smells it. Touchdown, North Carolina! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
Nice job on the route and catch by the tight end scoring that touchdown. And it doesn't matter what play this offense calls. All game long, everything has been working. This has been a master class in offensive productivity.
And the extra point right down the boulevard is there now, up 20 in the fourth. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. Weeks like this are tricky, but you have to respond better than they have, and I would expect they'll make the grab deep. How about this senior picking up some yardage and making a nice play on that one?
This defense better not blink. I know they've got a lead here in the fourth quarter, but just look at who they're going against. This quarterback is one of the best in the nation. They cannot rest on their laurels. Someone's going to have to make a play.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. It's Cook. Looking to the big tight end. Intercepted. Oh, what a play. He'll try to take it back. Touchdown, Tar Heels. The defense takes matters into its own hands. They push out that lead a bit and draw much closer to a win here in Week 9.
You really got to be impressed with the defense here late in the game, still firing off the ball and still making plays. What a great job, not just picking it off, but taking it all the way back to the house. That pads their lead, and that should do it. You think that should do it now to get the win.
Getting set for the point after. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great college football matchup. Cal is trailing right now, but let's be honest. The program that turned out Aaron Rodgers should never be counted out of any game. They're trailing by just 4 to Auburn. We've got our eye on things here and everything else going on right now, and any updates, you'll see them here, guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on him for us. From the gun, running back on the move. Tackled at the 28. It's a pickup of 5. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Quick release by the QB. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. And the Bulls come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. Fires to the big fella. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40. Give to the running back. He gets nothing, and they keep plowing ahead with the running game, and they've got very little to show for it. Looking for a man. It's Cook. And he dropped it, just didn't look the thing all the way in. They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. He's looking to throw. And the 3rd down pass is incomplete. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He uncorks a bullet to the right. Makes a catch, first down and maybe a lot more. Slippery slide, finds his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown Bulls!
Well, you got to love the attitude of this team. I know they're still down by a lot on the scoreboard, but really nice job by the quarterback. Accurate throw on that touchdown pass.
On to attempt the try. Bangs it through for an extra point. So an 82-yard drive there. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. They had this thing in a hammerlock at halftime, and now they are really ratcheting up the pressure, David.
And I tell you what, this offense doesn't have to change a thing, Paul. They've done what they wanted in the first half and starting off the second half in the same fashion.
And I like how they're letting different guys get involved, too. They've got so
Makes the grab right down the middle. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line. He's been so locked in, it seems like any pass called is a guaranteed chunk play.
Yeah, and winning late like this in the ball game, keep trusting him, keep spinning. You know why? Because stats matter late in the game. You want some postseason awards? Keep chucking it, keep getting those stats.
Caught in the backfield, it's Montgomery. Tried to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing there. They'll run play action. Quickly to the tight end. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Let's see what they do here on 3rd and short from the 41. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Just what they'd hoped for on 3rd down as they've got a first at the 32. The Tar Heels are rolling down the field. To the air on 1st down. Going deep. It's complete. They make the tackle just outside the end zone, but it'll be 1st and goal from the 1.
You know, I love offensive coordinators that want to stay aggressive, and they've come up with big plays all game long. It's a big reason why they have this lead right now, and they're not backing off here in the 4th quarter. They're letting their guys go play. The entire playbook is open to them, and they're taking shots.
Quickly complete. Touchdown, UNC! And the beatdown has ensued. They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he tacks on the extra point. They put together a 74-yard touchdown drive. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. And the returner goes down. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. They took advantage of outstanding field position the last time they had it, and now they'll have a little more work to do to get on the board. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. He sends 2 wideouts right, 2 to the left on 2nd and 9. Back to throw, it's Cook. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. It's complete to the right. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. He finds enough room to get it up to the 28-yard line before going out of bounds. Looking downfield on 1st down. Plucks it out of the air. He has a knack for taking away the tackler's leverage. He's out to the 34. The Bulls in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Grabbed behind the line. It's random. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup. And here comes play number 6 of the drive. Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a 1st down as they mark it at the 40. Wants to throw on 1st down. Oh, he drops the football. He had it right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. Finds his man. It's Jackson. He gets it up to the 44-yard line. He'll be marked out of bounds right there as this offense continues to roll. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. He wants a big play here late. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Quick strike complete. He will not pick up the first down. The desperation play, and that one might have sealed their fate. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. With the clock running, this should be the final play. Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. They get the W, and with that being win number 6, looks as if they're going bowling, guys.
And that's a good moment for this squad, right? Like, you start every season, you have big goals. It usually starts with your conference championship and winning a national championship, maybe going to the playoffs. Everybody has different goals, but getting to a bowl is always sweet, and this team's eligible now.
I know the coaches are really happy about this, the AD and the fans, because they know what it means for the program, right? You're going to get those 15 extra practices at the end of the year to help develop young talent. Looking ahead to next season, but that's next season. There's still a lot of football left to go this year. Let's just see how good of a bowl game they can get to.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.